All right, well, here we are. Colin Nathan makes yet another signing, yet another quality signing, I might add. Amateur Cape Town standout Ishmaeel Kadri.
Hold on. Firstly, Hayden, Viva. And besides you being a good oak, I have a good fight next to me, so Viva.
Yeah, and I wanted to get straight into that. Give us a little bit of a background as to the guy you just signed, Cole, because a lot of people would want to know around the country.
So, look, what happened was, obviously, I've been hearing about Ishmael over the last few years, and someone told me that he had issues with his previous trainer where he was at, and it was weird because I started following him on Instagram, and then 5 minutes later, he followed me back, and then 5 minutes thereafter, he reached out to me, and we started talking, and of course, it was during the lockdown, and I made a commitment to him and his parents that I'll come down and meet him and his family. And obviously, we all anticipated. And here we are. Contract signed, deal done. And looking very forward to this young kid's promising future. We've obviously stayed in touch. He sent me videos of his fights and so forth. So, yeah, just very impressive. Just really good fundamentals and just very excited about his future.
Well, let's speak to the young man, obviously future prospect, featherweight prospect, as he enters the professional boxing ranks. How excited are you to make this move?
First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to say Alhamdulillah for being in this position. And then I'd like to say thanks to Steve Newton for allowing me to train at his facilities. Throughout this whole year, he's been there, no matter what. And then I'd also like to say thank you to Ahmad Desai for the accommodation in Johannesburg. And yes, I'm extremely excited. This is a dream come true, really. Words can't describe. So I'll prove it in the ring when the time comes.
Colin, you've got to know Ishmael for a little period of time. How well do you think he'll blend in with the chemistry at the gym?
Oh, very well. I mean, you've seen the young fighters coming in now. We've signed a host of young talents who I truly believe are going to be the future of not only South Africa, but African boxing. We've got Tariq Alali, who's coming from Morocco. Here's the thing, is that and Ishmael knows, I've always had this dream to produce a Muslim world champion. I'm Jewish. I'm very proud of the fact that I'm Jewish, but it's just something that I've always wanted to do for the last few years. And, getting involved with Tariq and Ishmael now, and a very close friend of mine, and I have to make mention of him as well, Ahmed Desai, who's helped me with this dream. I think he is going to I think he's going to prosper. I think he's going to thrive. The sparring that you get, you've seen yourself from prelim level to world-class level. There's nothing like it in the country right now compared to the sparring we have at Hot Box Gym. And I think he's going to thrive and I think he's going to be a very good fighter. I really do.
Well, again, I mean, Ishmael, when you leave a province, there usually is some sort of a backlash, like the fans will say, why are you leaving us? And so forth. What was the key to making this decision for you?
Well, most definitely the key is I want to be world champion. And I feel the only way I can be world champion within this country is to sign with the man right next to me, the great Colin Nathan. And the opportunity came and I'm forever grateful for it. And I won't let my fans down. Nobody. I'll say what I do in the ring.
And of course, just to get a few more details, obviously you've signed with Colin Nathan, but you're only going to be arriving and sort of starting the groundwork then. Up until that point, what you're going to be doing?
I'll be training as I've been training from the beginning of the year through COVID. I've been training in my room. I haven't stopped because if you want to be champion, you can't stop no matter what happens. There's going to be tough times in life, but you have to keep pushing. So that's what I'll be doing within the time period.
Yeah, and obviously, Colin, you took a plane trip to get all the way to Cape Town. You really wanted to make this move happen. Happy now?
Very happy. It's been coming for a while. We have been communicating during the whole of lockdown. It's been challenging for a lot of people, particularly fighters, being confined to their apartments, their houses, or their rooms, or whatever it is. And it's just, I'm glad that everything's starting to come together now. There will be a few more surprise announcements in the next few weeks. Very excited. I never told anyone I was coming down to Cape Town, so it's been a surprise move. It's just been great, and it's just it's been very receptive as well. We met with the new Western Cape provincial manager Mzoli, who signed Jason Fall as well as Ishmael today, and the guys have been really welcoming toward me. and just very excited about the future. And I'm from Cape Town originally, so it's great to come back to my roots and sign a very, very talented young fighter. The guys here are half asleep. That's not my issue. I'm here to make champions. I don't care what people say about me. I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I'm here to produce champions, and that's what I do best. And a talent like this, I mean, it's just magic.
Well, that's another thing. When you're super, super talented, a lot of expectations are going to be put upon you. Are you ready to sort of, feel that from, fans, media, the likes?
100%. It's part and parcel of professional boxing, and it's something that I can't wait to is to get in there and do what I was born to do. So the fans, they won't be disappointed. 100%. I give my word.
Give us a little background into your amateur record, what you achieved as an amateur. Let us know about that.
Okay, I started boxing at the age of 15. I'll give a little bit of history for that. Also, I began boxing because my parents, they went through a divorce. And growing up through that, I had a lot of anger in me. There was a fire almost burning inside. And I found the best way to release that was to go to the gym. And I started training. I trained every day, every single day I was in the gym. Went to the nationals, 2017 nationals, fought, made it to the finals, won silver there. I lost against Nkanta in the finals. And then I was...
Yeah, that was like about 15 kilograms less than what he is now.
Yeah, true. And then I was selected for the national team that very same year to compete at the Region 5 Africa Youth Games. And I made it to the finals there. Lost by a split decision against a Zambian fighter. So I'm a silver medalist at the Africa Youth Games. Awesome. And here we are.
Wow. Okay. So literally here we are, well-accomplished amateur, as we said, but thanks for painting the picture for us, because a lot of people hear amateur stand up, but they don't know the details. So, you filled in the dots with regards to that. Colin, I hear a lot of hunger in Ishmael as well. And obviously that bodes well for basically your gym culture, because there's a lot of guys that also are hungry to make it to the top. Again, the capture for you, the right mentality, everything.
Absolutely. I look at several factors, as you know, when I sign fighters. Hardworking, dedicated, disciplined, loyal, humble as well. My kind of guy, my kind of fighter wants to work hard. We got a very hard work ethic at Hot Boxes, It's a very family-driven gym. It's a very warm environment, and we have a lot of fun. I mean, you're part of that fun as well. But when it's time to work, it's time to work. There's no fucking around. And I think Ishmael's going to blend in beautifully to the culture. And also, I want to make mention that he's got a friend already in the Hot Box gym in Kadri. They were nationals together. They're good friends. So I think also very similar age as well. So, he's going to be embraced at the Hot Box gym. And again, there's a lot of unity in the gym. There's a lot of camaraderie. And I feel that this move for him, particularly now at the age of 20, is the perfect time. It's a big transition. It's a big move. But he wants to be champion of the world. You got to make those kind of sacrifices. It's not easy saying that you want to do something. You got to say something and you got to act upon it. And now he's acting upon it. And I was speaking to his mom today, and she was like, I'm like, this is the bridge that I kind of had to cross over. And now she asked, this is not just for him. It's also for his future. So inevitably, a fighter turns pro for two reasons: to make money, to become champion of the world. That's my job. I have to nurture him to reach his full potential. And I think the move for him moving to the Hot Box gym is the right move, and it's the right time.
All right. Well, Ishmael, I mean, just to sort of wrap the interview up here, what would be your message to the, particularly the people of the Western Cape, and then a message to the whole country?
Okay, so I would just like to tell everyone, whatever it is that you might be going through, if you have a goal in mind, whatever it is, you push forward no matter what anybody's telling you to do. As long as you can see it, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. So you keep going. You will get there. That's what I would like to say.
And then, Colin, I'll let you finish off with your piece.
Well, he'll be based in Gauteng, but his heart's in Cape Town. And, I'm just very excited. I want to thank him for choosing me. He had a choice in this matter. Also, his parents. I met them this morning, wonderful people. And I just want to say, besides you being a good mate, great haircut too. Thanks for the opportunity. This is kind of new technology. I mean, I never thought we could do an interview like this in Zoom, but from a Zoom perspective. But again, thank you very much, SA Boxing Talk. You guys are doing a wonderful job. And I look forward to seeing you in Joburg, and he'll be coming up end of January, first or second week of Feb, the latest. Big shout out to Steve Newton for looking after him. And Ahmed Desai, again, my big brother up in Joburg. Again, thank you guys, really grateful.